Hey everyone, Brad here at SeaWorld San Diego. I haven't been here in a while. I'm really here to check out all the Christmas stuff, and they have a new ride opening called the Tidal Twister. It's opening next summer. I want to see if there's any good food options, kind of like food and wine. Most parks nowadays do that, have special food things throughout the year. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if they have anything here. You see they've got a tree set up behind me. I'm sure there's many more throughout the park. So let's see what's new. So you'll see two of the things they have here, and this all runs till January 6th. They've got a Rudolph movie experience, which is new. That's over at the Mission Bay Theater, the one that they hadn't used for a while. And then they got a Wondrous Night, which is not at the Amphitheater, which is usually where the pet show is. And it looks like they've got a few other shows as well. Let's head over to the Rudolph Town. So it's not the Rudolph Town, it's actually Santa Town. You see they've got some animal out. Now this is neat. I remember this from last year. You can make your own Christmas cookies. You get this little lunchbox thing, and they have icing you can get with it. Also got Santa's cottage over here where you can go meet Santa. The line starts around the corner. They got donut holes, kettle corn, which smells really good right now, and a little stage here with another tree. It looks like they have story time with Mrs. Claus, Christmas sing-along, and elves dance party. So over by the Ocean Explorers Cafe, they've actually got a whole Christmas shop out here in this outside eating area. Let's take a look at some of the stuff they have. So you'll see they have a lot of ornaments. They've got like a Coca-Cola section, more of a beach themed tree. Might be a little difficult to see. Cars and vehicles. This one right here is all these cars are on a big car. Got ocean rescue stuff. And more things in the back. Plenty of nutcrackers as well. Going along the shelves. A lot of neat little decorations. What are these up here? Snow globes. This is really neat. This is all just flat pieces of wood put together, made into a model. Actually, all of these are. Got some in a snow globe. This one here is a little advent calendar. A lighthouse. Pretty cool. There's the electric eel. And it's funny because I remember that first month or so, thing would have a long wait. Now I've never seen it more than 5 minutes. Sometimes it'll be 10. Definitely worth a 5-minute wait, I will say. So if you come by here, make sure you check it out. Another tree. So this is where the pet show normally would be, and they got A Wondrous Night, which is the story of the birth of Jesus. It's told through the eyes of animals. So that sounds a little odd. Here's the show times. Looks like they only do 2, and in the evening after the sun is set. And there they go. Now, Journey Through Atlantis, which notoriously always seems to be closed, is actually going to be closed for a while. It seems like it's going to be down until next year, based off what the park map said. I mean, you can see they've got scaffolding and everything around it, so hopefully they're improving it, making it more interesting, because that ride could definitely use a little more theming. They've got a pop-up holiday pizza and mac and cheese stand. And there actually is a Christmas pizza, which is just crumbled sausage, red and green peppers, and cheese. Doesn't sound too crazy, but nice to see they're actually doing some kind of food items. I was hoping that they would. And right next to Wild Arctic is probably the biggest tree they have here, on a stage where they do some kind of show, I would assume. So this building that's usually closed, you can do photos with Rudolph and friends. And it looks like there's a shop on the other side, so it's pretty neat to see it's actually open. Let's go check out what's inside. So from inside the store, you can actually see they've got the Rudolph, and I think her name's Claire. It's been so long since I've seen it. Lots of Rudolph merchandise. They actually have Rudolph pins out, which is pretty neat. because I haven't seen any new pins in a while. Correction, what I was saying earlier about the Rudolph town, the Santa place, I had it mixed up. The Rudolph is actually here, over by where the Wild Arctic is. So that is all still there. They have some other things I didn't get video of, but it is all themed after Rudolph. So the mass exodus you're seeing is for the Dolphin Island Christmas show. So they change it and just add like Christmas music and things like that. I haven't seen it this year. I didn't enjoy it as much as the regular one though, because they had pretty good music in the original one. The Sea Lions, which is over here, also has a holiday show, which is probably better than the original one, because I don't like the original one at all, the Sea Lions Live. But let's go take a look at the majestic dog mermaids. So this is broken up into two areas. Over here where all the people are is where the loud screamy ones are, the sea lions, and then you'll have actual harbor seals over here. So they're a lot more laid back. So some of these guys will actually wave. You can see him, he's thinking about it. Wave, wave buddy. There. And this guy's just spinning. Maybe next time they'll wave. Never really noticed a sign. Sea lion just. That's great. This is definitely different. Here's the Lagoon Stadium. We come up and now it's all boarded up. And that goes all along where the ride is, which is actually drained right now. Wow. Didn't expect that. I mean, it makes sense because it is cooling down and nobody's really going to want to ride it. So the Shipwreck Rapids is drained. And this area is boarded up because this is where the new Tidal Twister coaster's going. I was really excited to see that they're making a new ride here because they just did Electric Eel last year. They don't really have a lot of space. Now the cool thing, yeah, you can see right here actually. Cool thing about the Tidal Twister is it's another first of its kind. It's a dueling, like, back and forth coaster. So summer next year. So at this rate, they got a new ride every year. My only concern though, and it's going to be the same with kind of like how Electric Eel is, it's going to be very small. It's going to be a small track. But it is going to be neat to kind of watch the construction update on this, because you can even see back here there's not a whole lot of space to put this thing. So I can imagine it's going to be a very small coaster. And this whole area too is closed off as well. And with that being closed, there's actually the octopus area back there. At least, yeah, I think it's right back there, where I can't imagine you can get to now. And this whole area looks empty now because of this being closed. But let's take a look in the aquarium, see if they have the awesome music playing. Not a lot of people in here. There's the piranhas. Someday I'll have to come and see the feeding for that. Yeah, I think at this point I might be the only one in here. Oh, there's the music. Let's see if we can find any frogs. No, they're all pretty well hidden. So they do still have the music going, the waterfall, so that's nice. Because back by the ride itself, it's very quiet. There's no moving water. We got Christmas stuff, but I noticed this store that I've never been in. And as I walked by, it looked like they had some cool stuff. Let's take a look at what they have in here. Look at all this. I mean, they had the steampunk stuff, which I thought was really cool, but I guess this is Explorer theme. I like that shirt. So it makes sense now. This is the store you come into once you exit the ride. But I've never been on the ride, so I've never been in the store. And a lot of it is beachwear and things to get you dry. The Baja Grill, they'd have like a seasonal thing. Because even for Halloween, they did Dia de los Muertos stuff, and this whole area was themed up. But it's all back to normal. Unfortunately, no little holiday snack or anything like that. Over here, it's just sausage and whatnot. But once Food and Wine comes back around, this whole place will be filled with tons of delicious small plates. Here they come. Fun little trick I noticed. Whenever you come up around here, if you stare up at that top part where the birds are, it gives you a really cool feeling of like vertigo. Kind of like the goat trick on Thunder Mountain, if you've ever heard of that on at Disney. Kind of the same thing. Just stare at the middle as you're going around. I always like this tree here by the Sky Tower. Wonder how old it is.
If they're not good, I don't know. So I took his Snapchat.
Oh, and unfortunately too, I mentioned it in one of the earlier videos, but the Sky Tower, along with the what do you call it? The bucket ride, the Bayside Sky Ride. They're charging $5 for it now. So if you come in the park, you'd have to pay an additional $5 for each person to do either this or the Sky Ride, which is a little bit ridiculous, in all honesty. Also, next time, I'd like to come here at night, because you can see the whole Sky Tower becomes a big Christmas tree, and there's a star on top. So it looks really neat at night. I really like this truck they have out here holding the trees, but they put this here. It kind of ruins the aesthetic. Did that many people try to climb on it or something? So over by the main entrance somewhat, we have another Christmas shop. Has a bunch of neat things in there. They got games, and it looks like a photo op because they got all of Santa's sled here, or sleigh, whatever you call that thing. Looks like they've got some new pins as well. I don't really check these that often. There's a shimmy with the Christmas hat. Maybe they have more holiday ones in other places, because it looks like these are the only ones I'm seeing right now. I actually really like this shirt. So the one on the left is what I'm wearing right now, but they have a holiday version. Pretty neat. And you can see they've got electric eel stuff too. And then now they've got 3 times the Fury, like they're trying to do. I know in Orlando they have something like that, claiming Manta, electric eel, and Journey Through Atlantis, which I wouldn't really say it deserves to be on that list, but they have the Tidal Twister coming, so maybe they'll change it. More of the steampunk stuff. So they actually have a lot more of it out now. I was in the store earlier. I didn't record it, but they had a really cool steampunk clock and a lamp. The lamp was really neat. I'll probably get a picture of it next time so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, that's going to do it today from SeaWorld San Diego. I was checking out a lot of the Christmas stuff and the progress on the Tidal Twister ride. It looks like, it's hard to say how that's coming along because I can't see anything over the border. Next time though, I do want to come when it's nighttime so you can actually see the lights because the whole park is lit up. And we'll actually go see some of the shows and rides that they've changed. I believe they did the Manta different launch this time. Hopefully it's better than last year's. That wasn't very good. And there's 4 shows that we need to check out. That's a lot of stuff to do. I'm a little disappointed by the food options for the holidays. Like even Halloween had a little bit more food options. But yeah, you know, we got the shows to check out. So until then, I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching.